chase me. Better make you starve, you're a punk bitch. Just a punk bitch. Run for your life, I'll seek you hard. You can chase me, 'cause I'm right behind, you're a punk bitch. Just a punk bitch. Run for your life, run for your life. Run for your life, run for your life. You're a punk bitch. Just a punk bitch. Run for your life, run for your life. Run for your life, run for your life. You're a punk bitch. Just a punk bitch. Wow. What is that? Cockroaches, thieves, gotta cross the floor. No, it's more than survival, baby, it's hardcore. Cockroaches, hard to kill, hard to ignore. The shadows I explore, tell me more, tell me more. Cockroach love, it's a dirty affair. Legs intertwined, discuss it with fear. Cockroach creeping up my belly to my throat. Here's what I miss, how about we add one more? Jeez, look at that. What a cockroach. Cockroach. Smack that. Cockroach. Jeez, look at that. What a cockroach. Slipping through my fingers and my toes. I'm a baseball coach when they surround me like the loads. Something I bought, teaching this rhyme, making them a sit to see night and dry. But he's afraid and a fool. I saw it by a bitch with a 3-inch tool. Cockroach love, it's a dirty affair. Legs intertwined, discuss it with fear. Cockroach creeping up my belly to my throat. Here's what I miss, how about we add one more? Jeez, look at that, that. Cockroach rendezvous, creeping back to you. Yeah. Cockroach rendezvous, so filthy, so cool. Jeez, look at that. What a
All right. Let's see. Can you do me a favor on the way? No, what up, Rob? Can you put it back, please? Whoa. Shoot. Come here on. It's out first. All right. Gonna work on something real fast. Ralph sent me his Lugia. Let's see. Actually, I do have to take the before and afters. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot wrong with it. See, again, it's not going to be like a like a PSA 8 or 10 contender or anything. I think he just wants, it has a crease in it he wants out. What a Raptor! I'll never forget that little gift. My first big pull was a Blastoise, and then like 3 packs later we pulled the Venusaur, and then 3 packs later we pulled the Charizard. 3 or 4 packs later, I think of that booster box we ripped. We had 2 Charizards in that booster box because I remember my brother pulling one too. And we ended up getting like 4 more base set booster boxes. So all of us can finish a master set. I pulled the big 3 from base. I ended up acquiring with the trades. I had a lot of fossil hits. Yeah, no, like it's like I said, my dad's friend owned like I think a mini mart down the street, literally, legitimately around the corner from where we lived. So I remember being able to buy base set packs for like $2 or something, and then my dad buying a booster box for like $75 or something, something crazy like that. Are you trying to fix that crease? Can you actually? I can get it better looking, Riku, for sure. I can get it better looking. For the most part, I'm pretty confident I can get it out, but sometimes with vintage, just depending on how, I guess, how soft the card is, the card stock is, it may or may not work. I don't like applying heat to these either, so I do my best not to. This is Ralph's Blue Gear, Ralph Wiggum. He mods for Ebbs. Yeah, what up, Colin's dead. And then for those who pulled the Gengar, the Gem 3, congratulations. Shit is peaking. There's a lot of fakes going on right now with the Gem series stuff because it's I guess so affordable. It's affordable in today's market, so a lot of people are trying to buy some Gem, and apparently people are like resealing boxes or something. Yeah, there's 2 creases. So we couldn't even see this crease before. Let me see. And we saw this one. I didn't notice this one. Right here. I didn't notice this one until I cleaned it. That was crazy. Let's see if we can get the surface slightly clean. Again, I'm not trying to fix this now. I'm just trying to, when I apply the polish, it's just kind of like a premeditative to, I guess, prevent it from getting more scratches. So I'm trying to see if you guys can capture this. There's a bunch of swirls that we can possibly... Again, I'm not trying to remove it, I'm not trying to clean it up, I just want to see how bad it is with this. It's already looking a little better. That haze mark, it's almost... party looking slightly better. I'm gonna give it one more go, then I'm gonna sandwich it in humidity for a week and see what happens. Yo, what up? Yo, Koki, did you plan on going to card party next year? Battling or banking, spit and polish live? Yeah, bro. Rob, I don't know, man. I don't think if Himmy's here for sure, because I know Himmy made a response. If Himmy's probably gonna bank if anything, but I don't know, man. Streams have been slow, if I'm being honest. Besides the usual support from you, Rob, and a handful of Riku and Hector, been pretty slow. Cardboard Doctor, what up, Rafa? Yeah, dude, like it's like Rob. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's looking way better. Let me see if I can. Thinking about it. Why think about it, bro? Just go. Just secure a ticket. Worst case scenario, you can sell the ticket pretty easily. Especially being in SoCal. Wow, that thing sparked up real well. Yeah, Rob, look, so it got most of the micro scratches out. I'm gonna have to go at it later after I flatten it, but it seems to have like a beginning of a swirl. Right there. Let's see what happens. I need some of that rubbing stuff for my scratch vintage. Yeah, Riku. I mean, like I said, I don't invent it. I'm not the inventor. I don't claim to be professional at it, but it's you can just go buy the kit. Pretty self-explanatory. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do first? Yeah. It's you gotta go to Kurt's Card Care. It's like you can go to his shop directly. It's like $50 for the kit. You can buy it directly. But like, yeah, it's great to, again, for me, like I said, it's not gonna make everything, great available, but it's great for just fixing up old vintage that you love. Throw in a binder. I'm adding water to the humidor right now. See if I can throw this in there to soften that up. Probably leave it here. Like over stream, you're gonna see it start to. If we stream long enough, you'll see it start to curl. I'll leave it there. You guys see what I'm talking about. Anywho, yeah, we got the same stuff in. So booster boxes are getting cheaper for Mega, but the packs are still the same. At least booster boxes are catching up to pack prices. So I think market for the packs are like $850 or something, and booster boxes are settling at like $270. So maybe I'm able to finally buy, you know, booster boxes and sell them for, you know, like $270 or something. We'll see what happens. I have to flatten so many curled cards. So Meek, also what you can do too, if you don't have a humidor, you take a bowl of just boiling water, right? It don't have to be, well, it has to be boiling. It has to be steaming. A bowl of steaming water. You take saran wrap or plastic wrap, put it over the top, and then lay the card for like 10 seconds, whichever way it's curling. If the card starts to, and then once the heat from the plastic wrap, it'll add some humidity to the card, and it'll start to, you know, bend the other way. And then the second it gets to like kind of straight enough, just take it out and then flatten it in a press or, you know, underneath some books or something. It should happen pretty easily. I've been dabbling with cards for a long time. I've ruined dozens of cards, and I mean dozens. But yeah, I guess I'll ask this real fast. Might try it on Saturday. Yeah. Does anybody want any of these on wheels before I sell them this weekend? Or does anybody want to buy these outright before I sell them? Outright, or should I wheel them? Like the Genesect would be the most expensive wheel. But Hector wants the Mime, and then the Hydreigon's about like 160 or something, 170. The Gouging Fire is about 150. This is about like 150 too. It's crazy. 145, 150. Yeah, if no one wants it, I'm just gonna find a buyer this weekend at a card show. See if anybody wants to pay 90%, 85, 90%. If someone buys the whole lot, I'll do like 88. If not 90% in certain cards. Should I do the how? Think about doing the how too. I don't know if anybody likes this card but me and Gorgio. Yeah? I brought so much stuff with me. Hell yeah, Rob. Yeah, like I said, I think the show's on Saturday. So like Friday, I don't know what you want to do Friday, Rob, if you have time. We're going to meet up some guy in a dark alley to sell slabs. Be back. You do that, Gunbrion. You know? One thing, though, Gunbrion, I would never tell everybody I was going to sell it on eBay. You sell on eBay and you lose 13% right off the bat. And then I like someone like me would obviously leverage that 13%. It's like $25 every $200 or something like that. But yeah, if no one wants any of these, actually, no, I'll just do this. Let's be a typical Pokemon streamer. And then do this and see if anybody's interested. I hate doing this, by the way. I really do. Sent in for a bank battle. Rob, I hope you win, man. I really do. I hope you win. Well, Hemi went crazy that one stream, but you and Hemi have been going crazy on it. I hope one of you two kind of eventually secure the dub. Five packs. I won't sell for that price. If I want eBay prices, I'll sell eBay. Don't have to take any offers. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that. But like for me, whenever I was like, hey, I'm just gonna throw it on eBay, and then someone was like, well, then you're just gonna take eBay prices. You might as well trade for that price. And they had a good reason. They had a good, it was a good response, and I was like, that's fair. Ever since then, I never told anybody like, oh, I'm just gonna sell it on eBay. So I just kind of hit the, obviously you don't have to accept everything, but I'm just saying, it's just like, even if you sold it at full market, you still lose 13%. So everyone's always going to try to, not everyone, but people are still going to try to leverage that on you. One, two, three, four. Why do I always do that? What up, Tamer? Point is to get a conversation going, not me. Not this guy. Alright. Yeah, Rob, man, hopefully we do well this weekend. Hopefully, Rob, we can combine everything we sell to get stuff we want. We'll combine our powers and Captain Planet a sale. What I do need to do, I need to buy a camera. I know everyone uses their phone. I don't like the idea of using a phone though. Because I'd have to buy a new phone. I don't know if I'm in the market to buy an extra $1,200 phone, but I could just go buy like a $400 camera. I don't see how we couldn't. Yeah, seriously. Well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, what do you want to do Friday? I don't know if you have anything going on Friday. Because if you're coming down Friday morning, again, if you have nothing to do, hit me up. We can go do a bunch of errands. We can go eat, whatever. Want to go to Disneyland? Dude, why is Mega has been so tough? Either Mega's been so tough, or we gotten so used to booster boxes. Done Thursday, but should be free at worst in the afternoon. Yeah, like I said, just let me know. Because I think the only thing I have to do... Is it not focusing? The only thing I have to do is obviously, if you want to make time for it later, it's up to you. But I think I just got to drop off mail. I got to drop off mail, and then possibly go check out card shops. Heliop! Wow, bro, what the fudge? This is legit like our 5th Heliop pile out of all these bundles. That's terrible. But yeah, anybody who wants shipping, anybody who wants to be shipped this weekend, let me know. If not, I'm like, realistically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bag up all your shipping stuff. I'm gonna ship people out anyway, and then I'm just gonna tell you you owe me. That's literally what I'm gonna do. Like Gunbrion, I'm gonna ship you and be like, hey, you owe me whatever money. Art, I already talked to Art, but I was gonna do the same thing for Art. And then like I think Raptor, I was gonna do the same thing for Raptor, unless Raptor wants packs tonight or something. I was gonna do the same thing for Tim. Just gonna like, hey man. Actually, I needed Tim to send me an address so I can ship him out. His buddy bought a slab off of me, and I always delete my number because I'm super suspicious. Anyway, I always delete the text, and so I was like, yo, I need it again because it went to the wrong address, and I was like, apparently I wrote it wrong. And then he hasn't gotten back to me. What up, Tim? And then you know what we'll do? We'll do this now. Wait, hold on. I think we only have the Pokemon. We only have the Tapu Koko box left. I think we only have the Tapu Koko left. Mimikyu's done. Charizard's done. Yeah, we only have the Tapu Koko left. So let me make it real fast. I gotta figure out how many spots though. Obviously I need to make money on it. It sucks, man, not being able to buy collections. I don't have a strong enough community yet to where people are selling me stuff. So it's like, I'll just buy and offer up. Keep my bag until PSA comes back. What do you have with me? You have one more card with me. What up, Blanco? You have one more card with me. I forgot. Let me see. Please tell me when you ship so I don't have slabs waiting in my box for weeks like that. Bro, I just don't get how you didn't check your mail for 2 weeks. I don't see how someone doesn't check their mail for 2 weeks, bro. That's crazy. Just sitting there for 2 weeks. Okay, so market is, let me check. Okay. I bought it for $210. Doesn't matter what market is. But if it's below market, then I'm not gonna sell it. Or if it's below what I paid, then I shouldn't sell it. Okay, it's around 210. Okay, so it's going back up. There's a bunch at 195, 200, 205, 200, 205. Okay, that should be. It's enough comfortability for me to wheel it. All right, let's see. So 210, and then I want my 30%. $10 for fees. Okay, 280. It's 28. Why is it like this now? Physical product, no. Inventory 28. Alright, that should be done. White flare is up. Not necessary. See, I check my mail day. Well, I mean, I guess for me, again, I do order a lot of stuff, so I check my mail daily. weekly basis. Yeah, I check my mail daily. Like I'm always out there. I have a lot of stuff coming in, going out, whatever. So I'm always, you know, whether it be cards, product, plushies, cleaning assortment, whatever. Alright, so the ETB is up. And then I should just do the HOW, right? The PSA 10 HOW. Let me see. I should just sell that. Can't find a good stock photo though. Let me see. Research. Let's look for pop report. Anybody want to do a 5-pack battle? Rob is trying to support. I appreciate you, Rob. Again, yeah, I didn't know whether to stream because last Tuesday we did okay, but I was like, do I just try the stream again? Do I play something? Let me see. Search for. Let me see. Okay, research. Where is he from? Guardians Rising? Should I go to Collecticon this rainy weekend or save my money and go to Frank's in a month? Go to Collecticon. Houston Collecticon is usually a huge show, bro. It's usually a really, really big show. I would 100% do it. Let me see. Guess I gotta take a picture first. Are you in from out of town? Alright, 6 mega, 2 white flares. I got you, Rob. Hour outside of H-Town, yeah. Yeah, I would go to Collecticon, man. Like I said, Frank and Sons is great, but Collecticon is they're gonna have way more stuff than Frank and Sons outside of sealed product, obviously. But like when it comes to singles and slabs, 100% I would do that. I was actually supposed to go, and then, well, it's not Rob's fault, but Rob told me he was coming down, so I canceled my trip to Houston. 3, 6. 6. What wheels should I buy that are close? Oh yeah, I put up a white flurry TP. Bare minimum pack a lunch. Yeah, no, seriously, no pack a lunch. I do enjoy, you know, conventions. Just if you have money, bring like $1,000 and just see what you could do. And then yeah, you guys, the Gem 3 stuff is actually going up. Gem 3 is 100% going up. All the gem boxes are going up just because there is a huge influx of resealed packs and then fake packs. It's all over the Twitter sphere. Allegedly, I don't have Twitter. Someone told me. I could go to Collecticon, sell stuff to have money for Frank's. With the hype for Pokemon these days, not really worth fighting crowns. We got Papacitos outside the convention center and a lunchbox needed. Yeah. Adam, no, I didn't ship you yet. I'm shipping you this Friday. This Friday. Oh, Papa Does. I'm shipping you this Friday. Shipping everyone Friday or Saturday. I don't know. I don't know when. It depends when my car is going or coming out of the shop. I'm putting my car in the shop Thursday. I hope to get it back by at least Friday, at most Saturday. So it really just depends. I should just buy a new car, man. I dropped like $3 grand on the thing already. Damn, Rob. Rob, just buy White Flurry TB, bro. Don't even go for Mega anymore. Just we're meeting up Friday. I can just deliver out. That's true. Right, yo, Rob, what city are you gonna be in? You want to just make a road trip to Adam's house? Just road trip to Adam. Whoa, yo, this Ivysaur in reverse would look really good. Or into 10. Just road trip to Adam's and drop stuff off. Oh, hold on. I gotta go to YouTube real fast. Message Sagar, cause he's streaming. Nope, that's not it. Alright. Yeah, if anybody's watching RGP, let me know what happens. Yo, why does my shit still say at? So Retro is Blanco. Alright, Retro is Blanco or Nick. Alright, let's not make it weird. Oh, Rob. Hidden Fates and Shiny Treasure. Yeah, Hidden Fates is gonna be tough. I mean, Hidden Fates is everywhere, bro. It's just, you want to pay that much? That's the thing, bro. Talking on Chicago last weekend is definitely worth it, especially if their cards are more obscure. I think for. Yeah, man. I was like, let's just sell all the slabs, bro, and then just pick up all the ponchos, and then never be able to sell them. Rob, I owe you $1. I owe you a buck. Rob, if you do one more order, nothing happens, bro. I'm gonna have to hit you with an aggressive meme. I appreciate the support, but at some time and point, I'm gonna have to meme the shit out of you. How much are mega packs? Adam, I think they're still $9. I deserve it at this point, yeah. Yeah, it's $9. And then hopefully, again, like I was telling Hector, just pull a gold. Rob, so I don't buy. At this, I don't think we're ever gonna get gold, bro. At least for out of booster bundles. Like for me, if we had booster boxes, I guarantee we would have pulled a gold by now. But because all of our stuff has been coming from booster bundles, 3-pack blisters, you're not guaranteed any of them in there, so the rates are like typically lower. I have seen golds out of packs before, or like sleeve packs, but it's just like, you know, booster boxes way more. I do have a booster box if anybody wants one. At this point, it's $324. You get the promo. What up, Mel? Yeah, if you want a booster box, it's $324. You can put it on the bank too if you want, but at least you get the promo with the booster box. Because the thing is, so after this sells out, if you guys want, I've said this multiple times before, if I can get booster boxes at Frankenson's for around $270, I think I should comfortably be able, because again, I'd have to sell out of booster box packs. Yeah, I could comfortably sell back at $8.50 a pack. So it's not much, but it's 50 cents a pack extra if I do take them from booster boxes. I don't like doing that because you can count hits. It's sometimes more fun, sometimes it's not. The problem is, I think Broly grabbed 4 booster boxes on his stream and he pulled 0. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, Broly pulled 4 booster boxes, or he got 4 booster boxes and he pulled 0 SIRs. So it's just like you never know what you're gonna get. But Adam, you want to bank any of this or no? I didn't ask. But like, I would prefer pulling a booster box. I would be more comfortable assuming that the gold is going to come from a booster box. What's the deal with Bougie? Bougie's just been busy, bro. Bougie's been killing it on crypto, and then he's selling in the house, and he's moving back to Florida because I think he likes Florida better than North Carolina. And then he's just been busy. So he says he's gonna stream again eventually. No bank? Okay, no bank. No bank, no bank, no bank. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But yeah, he said he'll stream again eventually. But he just wants to settle down with everything, and then everything's back to normal. Yeah, I mean we've all been through the process of moving. I haven't sold a house yet, but I've been through moving several times. I think before the vid, bro, I had like 4 different houses, and I lived 4 different places in 2 years. Just because nothing was really stable, and I didn't want to I didn't like finances weren't stable between I guess like 2020 and 2023. Like I was making good money, but then I didn't have a job because I was I didn't have a secure paycheck, if that makes sense. Because all of it was like commission. So I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm going to grab a condo. And then, you know, 1 month I'm able to afford it and the other month I'm not. So I was just like, all right, let's just see. So I was doing like 6-month leases every single time. Living out of boxes. Because I didn't want to unpack. I think this is the first time since like 2020 that I finally settled to a place. For more than a year. Bro, come on, man. Someone said bundles had the hits, bro. Where? Delibird. I think Rob said bundles had the hits. To be fair, though, no, we did pull Rob a Venusaur. Pulled him a Venusaur and a Lucario. And a Kangaskhan out of bundles. Yeah, Rob has a point, I guess. But yeah, if anybody wants a booster box, let me know. I doubt it, but if anybody wants a booster box. Because I was going to break down the booster box and then for the bank battle, and then just keep the promo. But I didn't want to do that until I guess I got an okay from you guys that you guys are fine with, you know, ripping from a booster box. Bro, what? Should we do a small bounty? You know what? I'll do a small bounty. Let's do a small bounty. Fuck it. I'm bored. Depending on how much we sell. I'll think about it after this. Two left, Adam. Come on. We got one art rare, bro. Rob said he pumped it. I guess not enough. Close! Oh, no. It's fun. Adam, yeah, bro. Just get Gem 3, bro. Just get Gem 3.
Are you okay? Oh my god, are you alright?
Look, how about we do this? We'll make this slightly interesting. All right. We'll upgrade it. We'll do, if we sell out, we sell at half the packs, because I got about 90 white flare and I got about 56. So let me see. So if we sell out 73 packs starting now, 73 packs starting now, we'll do the mime. And then if we sell out all the packs instead of the mime, I'll throw in either the gouging fire or the Lucario for the bounty. Or if you guys want, I'll throw in a Tapu Koko as the bounty. White Flare and Mega Koki. White Flare and Mega. Yeah, all I have is White Flare and Mega. all I got left. I'm gonna get more. I was gonna get Black Bolt or something. Blanco Retro Nick. Should I sell more of my Evo Skies packs at Collecticon or hold for years to come? Nah, hold it, man. Again, the whole pack thing. Here's the problem, bro. Like, no matter how it, unless the pack scanning, because the metal detector is that's just a lie for the most part. It's just a lie. People are doing it for clicks. But the pack scanning, until it becomes something if I can walk into a Walgreens and then scan a pack for $5, bro. No matter if Evo Skies gets to the point where it's like $400 a pack, $200 a pack. If I gotta pay somebody $50 to scan it and ship it, bro, I'd rather just rip it. I'd rather rip it or just sell it. I'm not gonna pay a guy $50 on a $200 pack, ship it back, and then for him to tell me, hey, there's no hit in there. Are they loose? White Flares, ETBs. Oh, yeah. Loose, sealed. A lot of them came out of 40 packs. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Nick, if you need the money, 100%. Not even if you need the money. If you just want the money, 100%. Just sell it. You know? Because who knows if today's market is, 2 years from now's market. We're always on the assumption everything goes up. I got a nose hair. It's just tickling my other nose. But yeah, if you guys want to do that, we'll do packs. If we sell out 70 packs, I'll throw in either a Tapu Koko to the highest card, and then or we can do the Mr. Mime. I think the Mr. Mime's about like $105, and I paid $100 for this thing. Like market's like 95 on this, but I paid $100 for it, so it's about roughly the same. So it doesn't bother me, That's if you guys want. I'll throw that bounty out there. If not, then like I said, I was gonna stream in Duck Game, but I don't know if anybody's available to duck. But all the white flares coming from ETBs, so you guys are solid on that one. Where's Hemi? I know he said he was down, but how down is he? HD Hollows. Oh my god. Your name is Chill Teaser Ralph. Wow. Chill Teaser Ralph. Wow. Look. Just debating which set. I mean, honestly, Rob, the problem is if you go Mega and you get skunked again, then it sucks. Right? Or you can go, you can go White Flare, possibly hit because it's new. But if you go Mega and if you don't go Mega and someone hits out of it, then you're like, that could have been me. So it's like super tough. If your stream didn't have the @virus, it's Ralph's PP up. That's funny. I don't need the money, but I was getting curious. Time to tuck them. Well, yeah, just tuck it away, bro. Like I said, it's just one of those things where it's like people were freaking out about making such a big deal about the whole. And it's funny because no one talks about it anymore, right? Nobody talks about it. It's funny how like when people can't prove something in a week, they just don't talk about it anymore. And it's like I don't know. I'm gonna dive out in a rant and talk about everything else in a second. But like in politics, in the hobby, in anything collectibles, and anything trading, and anything, almost in any facet, bro. People can't prove it in a week. No one talks about it anymore, and I'm like getting really annoyed because I'll have these conversations with people, and they'll really go at me. And then like a week later, they'll just forget about it happened because they couldn't prove it. And then they're like, yo, let's just move past it. Like, yo, fuck you. Sorry. I got myself mad. Anyway, but look, I graded a slab, right? Or I look, this is the price it costs to re-slab a slab. So I had a slab, an old slab. And then it was a T-Tar EX. And then I wanted to get it into the newer casing. So look. They tell you it's $12.99, right? And then they tell you, oh, shipping and handling is $20, right? So the whole thing cost me $33 total. To re-slab a card, one single card, costs $33. $33. So yeah, don't. Unless you plan to re-slab 50 cards or something, don't do it, man. Rob with 10? Jeez, Rob. I would have. I'm being honest. I would have gotten an ETB. It went from $13 to $30, bro. That's why PSA is pissing me off, man. Because now they're just upcharging me on everything, and then stuff like that, bro. It's kind of super annoying. 6, 8, 9, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm sick of PSA fees. 100%. 100%. Ralph, I got your Lugia in, and it's getting better. I did a slight cleanup on it. I'm loosening it up for now, but like, I got rid of most of the micro scratches. It's still there, but I got rid of most of the micro scratches. Vegas resort fees, yeah, bro. It's I hate everything right now. I'm so angry all the time, bro. Just my daughter actually went up to me the other day, and she's like, "Mommy," or she went to my wife the other day, and she's like, "How come Daddy doesn't smile?" And then my daughter was like, Daddy just has a mad face. That's all he is. He just has a mad face the whole time. I'm always angry. The Fifis, yeah, bro, the Fifis. You wiped the first edition stamp right off? Oh, yeah? Oh, man. That was the first thing I looked for, bro, was that first ed stamp. I was like, is there a first ed stamp on there? I don't want to... Might have lost the card with the first ed stamp. I'd have been like, oops, bro. Yeah, man, the post office lost it. There on. Alright, good luck, Rob. There's got to be a big hit in here somewhere, bro. I just again, you know, with I think we had 90 packs to start with or something. You know, we had 70 packs to start with, so 2 booster boxes. You got to assume or hope that there's at least one SIR, and then you got to hope that it's not a Wally. The only value-based PSA fee should be charging a little more to send back securely, probably insured. Don't dip into your profits and having a stick. Yeah, I was talking. There's this guy on. Again, I'm rarely on Instagram, and I don't know his name, but he popped up on my Instagram. It's like some white dude that collects a lot of sports cards, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got upcharged like $4,000. I love getting upcharges because it lets me know that my card's worth it, you know. And getting an upcharge is like winning $500,000 and tipping your dealer. And I was like, bro, get that dick out of your mouth, man. Get the fuck out of here. Who the hell tips a dealer, bro? I talked to Sagar about this, and I'm gonna get mad because it's so stupid. Who tips a dealer? Why would you tip a dealer, bro? They did nothing to let you win. They don't do anything to make your experience better. Why would you tip a dealer? I would tip a waitress. I would tip a bartender. I would rather give the guy next to me money for making me laugh, but I would never tip a dealer. Not me. I would never tip a dealer, bro. It makes no sense. Like, oh, I won $100,000 off of this table. Here's $5 grand, Mr. Dealer. What did the dealer do to help me get that $5 grand? What did the dealer do to make my experience better than it should be for me to win that money? You know? And then again, in the same breath, if PSA can charge me $5,000 for an upcharge, if my card gets a 5, bro, you better charge me half. I'm not supposed to? It's a luck F you. No! Why the fuck would you tip a dealer? It's polite. Why is it polite? What the hell did he do? Again, Tim. Rob has been out with me. Tim has been out with me, bro. I tip. Like, I'm not talking this because I'm cheap. Like, if we go out to eat and the bill is, you know, $150, I will drop a $50 for a tip. Like, I have no problem tipping. But tipping a dealer is just, I don't get it. When they're teaching me how to play, well, yeah, I mean, at that point, Koki, you're just getting taken advantage of. This is why he's not allowed in Vegas. Because I make a lot of sense. Like, why would you tip a dealer? It just makes no sense. Like, they did nothing, bro. If you lost $100,000, the dealer would still do this. You know? You know how many... It's like, realistically, it's like Rob tipping me for pulling him several big hits. I did nothing to get him the hits, alright? I did absolutely nothing, alright? He pumped up the packs and he pulled a hit. I did nothing. It makes no sense to give me money for something you spent money on, bro. Even a golf caddy earns a tip more than a dealer. No, yeah, because golf caddies are doing something. And again, I'm not tip shaming you guys for tipping the dealer. I just don't get it. If I lose, will the dealer tip me? Exactly. Why the f you tipping the dealer, bro? What's he gonna do? At least the waitress is getting me drunk, bro, and at least she has some cleavage. Where I'm like, oh, cool. You know, I'm gonna think about that later as I'm losing. Here's $5. But tipping a dealer, bro? That's tripping. I'm gonna go get it fast. I'm tripping. Gonna have me hand over money to a guy doing this. Pass. Pass. It's been done for so long. Yeah, bro. I mean, but, you know, we did slavery for like 200 years. We stopped. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are two different equivalent. Those are not equal at all. But I'm just saying. Alright? Just because we did it for so long. Good job losing money. Here's more to lose. Yeah, again, I don't get. It's a clout move. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I said it and I was like, that's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's nowhere near the same. I said it. I felt it come out of my mouth, and I was like, let me walk that back immediately. It's a clout move, 100%. Yo, Rob with the one. Rob's PP up. Tipping my dealer. Hey, Rob, I appreciate you. Point still stands. Alright, look, I pulled you nothing. Alright? Remember, I know, and Ralph got it too. The one guy I was talking about tipping the dealer. He got it. Oh my god, bro, what are these packs? I would have gotten White Flare. 1,000%. Well, Rob, I guess the good news is at least... No, there is no good news. I gotta hit you with this, Rob. I'm gonna hit you with this one. It's not gonna feel good.
Don't you know that I feel bad for you? And that I am sorry. You are not a man!
Koki, these are all from bundles. Every single one are from bundles. So the last time we got bundles, Koki. And Rob, I owe you $1.75. Last time we got bundles, Rob pulled 3 SIRs. I got 3 more megas because I hate myself. Why do you guys do this, man? As a guy that you're supporting, don't do this. Don't. No. Like, here's what's gonna happen. Riku's gonna grab like the last 30 packs. Alright? And then she's gonna hit a SIR. It happens every time. For my sake, I hope Riku doesn't hit anything. Because at this point, Adam, there's exactly 36 packs. If Riku gets a hit, she'll be banned. I mean, you do what you want to do. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. My ears are ringing now. 15 most mediocre months of my life. Hey, man, we had a good first 3 months. Alright, and then Pokemon got expensive. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How much for Mega Koki? It's $9 per. Alright, Adam. Good luck. Good luck indeed. I think the most expensive card we pulled was... Let me double check real fast. Because I have to keep track. If someone pulls anything. If we sell out a Mega, then like 3 ETPs, I have to keep track. The most expensive card we pulled so far has been... That's a lot of sealed product left. Jesus. Helioptile was the most expensive card we pulled today. Helioptile. So, Rob is in the lead. Rob is in the lead. Let's see a banger. What up, brother? 1, 2, 3. And Adam, thank you for the 15. Look, man, before Pokemon got expensive, we had a great time. All right. Remember those $110 Twilight boxes? So fun. Best 3 months ever. What up, brother? Lit Leo. Okay, so far I think Adam is in the lead. Lit Leo. This is basically a battle for a free slab at this point. Lit Leo is 414. Adam actually. Rob is still in the lead. Gonna grab some dinner. Thank you for fixing my... Yeah, I got you, bro. No worries. What's the contest for? So, if we sell out of 76 packs, which means if we sell out of Mega, because Mega, when I announced it, it was Rob's packs, or it was your packs, and then Rob bought some. But when I announced it, there was 56 packs of Mega left. So if we clear out 2 Megas and I think 3 ETBs of White Flare, the winner gets to pick either a Tapu Koko pin box or they get to pick a PSA 8 Mr. Mime. Like $100 value. I felt bad because these packs are sucking, bro, and then it's just, wow, this thing is OC as shit. It's hurting my feelings. So out of my own guilt, I was like, look, bro, just... If no one wins, they get something. But as of now, Rob is in the lead with Helioptile. Helioptile. As far as I can remember. Helioptile. Alright, come on. This is a full art. This could take it. Camerupt. Thought you were playable, Camerupt. Are you not playable? 332. Oh my god. Come on, Adam. Can I throw the booster box in this whole thing too? I should throw the booster box in this whole thing. Shed Ninja is 70 cents. No, wait. 59 cents. Rob is beating you by 59 cents. At least you're getting art rares, I guess. Rob is beating you by 59 cents. Koki with the 5. Alright, Koki, I got you. What up, Ray? Rob, I don't know if you're still watching, but there may or may not be a title you have to defend. Strudel, Adam, I mean, for 10 packs, you got like, pretty good hits. You got solid hits. It's just Strudel. White Flare is 81. Strudel is 264. Okay, you got hits, but not good ones. Adam, not terrible. White Flare is 81. Yeah, $9 a pack for White Flare, right? That's not bad. And also you get the promo. Not bad at all. I think my music ran out. It did. My music did run out. I gotta make a longer playlist. Adam! Not bad, Adam. I mean, 7 hits, 10 packs? We'll take it, I guess. No SIR. Alright, let me do this real fast. Let's see a BWR. I hope. Well, I'm gonna let you pick it. And Koki went 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Koki, you want to bank any of this or no bank? The bank is at 47 packs. $47 packs. Alright, we'll bank the last one. 48 packs. Alright. Bank us all the hits. Hopefully, I hope, man, because we're gonna rip it all on the stream. If it gets to like 100, we'll do like a separate stream where we'll rip all 100. We'll clickbait it. 100 free packs of Mega. That's everybody's gonna be like, what? 100 free packs of Mega? How do I get in on this? Like, and then I'm like, yo, somebody won already, bro. Crazy. We had a raffle the first 20 minutes and one person showed up. Somebody won. Well, Koki, if you're gonna go to San Diego Comic Con, or not Comic Con, the card party, let us know. Let me know. I'm gonna see how many vendor passes they give us, so I may or may not have extra tickets. Wow, Koki! Or I may or may not have extra passes, so I'll let you know. It's weird, see, like they're different colors. The Cokester. Saga would say. I've been mimicking Saga so much that I say some stuff he says all the time. Rob! You want ETB? Here. Damn! Alright, look, Rob. Ow. 1 through 4 on this side, and then 6 through 10. Yeah. I'm gonna put this down. It's getting kind of heavy. Five? Okay. 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 Good luck, Rob. Alright, so you're still in the lead with like a $5 card. Just super unfortunate. Not unfortunate for you, but just unfortunate that Matt is our leader. I need more ETBs, so this is cool. I usually know the answer, Rob. Do you want your sleeves or no? I'll put them right here. I put them to the side anyway. And then your promo. Do you want it sleeved or no? I feel like Rob. Come on. Sleeve? You want no sleeve, okay. Yeah. Only weirdos want their sleeves. Let's see. Again, this was from a sealed case too of Megas, so typically with sealed cases of like ETBs, there's one SIR. Typically, there's one SIR. Although our last sealed ETB case, we got two BWRs, and the next one we got another BWR. So who knows? Master Ball Pat Rat. You think we can do it again? A roller line. On Rob. And then I was also thinking, maybe this is a bad idea. And it sounds like a bad idea now that I'm thinking about it. I was like, if we hit 36, well, we're already at 48, but like at 36 packs, do you think it would be a good gesture to offer a booster box? Or would it be better to be inclined to see what those packs were? Now that I say it out loud, obviously I was like, maybe I should just keep the packs. But I thought it was like a sign of like a nice gesture to be like, oh yeah, we can just swap it out for a booster box. That way, if I wanted to offer it sealed, I can, because now it's in a booster box. Scraggy! What's Scraggy at? What up, y'all? Scrafty. Scraggy at 953. All right, Rob, you're in the lead some more. 953, Rob. I don't think we've ever pulled this card. I don't remember ever seeing this card. I really never, no, I don't recall ever seeing this card. OC is hell, god dang. Come on. Last pack, Rob. Well, if we meet the criteria for the minimum packs ripped, you're in the lead. Again, yeah, that would be one more ETB and the rest of the mega packs, and then that would be the criteria. As of now, Rob, I'm sorry. I hate when we don't hit anything. Looking for a shitty stream. Yeah, Rob, I don't know what to tell you, man. What do you want? Tornadus, you want it sleeved? Right? You know, Rob, I'm sorry, man. You've been supporting the stream all night, bro. Oh no. Yep, we selling? Alright. Well, at least you're coming down here and knowing you're gonna sell some stuff, I guess. It feels a little better knowing that you're gonna recuperate some money. I don't know why I don't leave one of your bags. Yeah, don't do what I did at Collecticon. Yeah, bro. Bro, when I hung out with Rob and Tim, I have No idea how I spent I think it was like $7,000, bro. And I have I think 2 slabs to show for it. Yeah, bro, I don't know how. I know I bought a ton of sealed. I bought a ton of sealed for the stream, so that obviously, you know, that money was coming here anyway. But like, it wasn't $7,000 worth of sealed though. Just trying to figure out what I spent money on. You know, at least Tam, at least you know what you bought, because I don't. I have no idea what I paid for. Let me see something. I wish I had CBR money. Shut up. What up, Stock? Wish I had stock money, bro. He out there buying bounties and then not even participating them in participating in them. So he got it like that. Crazy. There you go. Hey, Tim. Gunbeyond, yo, you didn't get robbed? Good for you, bro. I like. See the storage unit. See, look, all right. You gotta sell stuff to have money. All right, stocked. I haven't sold any of it. I don't have any money. I didn't have to bust the cap. Look, okay. Until I sell it, it's worth nothing. So I'm trying to broker a deal right now for some more stuff. So much stuff. Don't do business while doing business. What about OPB? 75%, I'll buy it all. You know, even at 75%, bro. I don't know. You got. I don't know. Stock seen the photo. There's at least like 500,000 there. When I get home, I'm gonna fill out a wheel. I'm rich now. Yeah, no, Stock seen part of the photos. There's a good amount in there. I didn't spend that much though. I'm not dumb. Been a while. Send it to me again. No, I'm good, bro. I don't have the pictures anymore. You know, you don't want to leave evidence on your phone just in case, you know, you get taken. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get taken. He may take you up. I mean, yeah. As far as I know, at 75%. It's 375K. At the very least. At the very least. Feels good not buying stuff when it's expensive. All right, let me see. All right, Rob, I think again, yeah, Rob, if we sell all the wheels, or if we do all the packs and then the white flare, I think you'll win. If not, then this is what it is. What up, though, Stock? You gearing up for stream tomorrow? Are you gonna get EBO3? Was it EBO3? The waifu set, right? Heroin, whatever the hell, whatever it's called. I was gonna get it, but I don't know if I want to get it in JP or just wait for English. But yeah, for those, I guess right here we have the Pokemon Center White Flare wheel up. I actually might. Yeah, bro. The whole time you're just gonna be like this, just covering stuff. This is stock. Oh, we hit a Nami. And then when he's off screen, he's gonna be like this. Yeah, the texture. You're gonna see his eyes dark like. Oh man. No, I sent Stock a pretty tame card. I don't. He never put it up on stream. You know, usually when he buys something, he'll talk about it. But then I gifted him a slab, but he just didn't talk about it. Well, after he walks in Joe. Oh man. I did want to play Duck Game though. I wanted to play Duck Game. That was the purpose of the stream, was to play like an hour of Duck Game. But then like I don't see Tim. I messaged Hector, but he didn't respond. Play Duck Game. It's only Rob, and then Corgi is busy probably on Saga stream being a mod. I say probably. We give her a lot of crap. That I don't know if it's true or not, that she's not there a lot. Jeez. Dude, the Victini is 428. Paul Tim legit shouldn't be 6+. I mean, most of it's covered. All right. Well, I mean, Tim's in Minnesota time. I always assume he's like near Minnesota, so it's like 11 o'clock there. Tim might be sleeping. Because usually if he's awake, he'll pop in stream, but he might be sleeping. Either that or he's found a new friend. Ted Pig, Pig Knight, and more. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what's Chandelure, but Chandelure is just going crazy. Is that being pumped? Sure, I'm gonna give away. We'll do it at the end of the stream. Let's see what happens. We'll do. What's that? Giveaways. I gotta be more frequent on the giveaways. Right. That's how you get eyeballs on the stream. But what was I saying? I had something to say. Oh, the how. I gotta take a picture of that because I'm probably gonna post that up next. Let's see. I'll probably wheel that slab too because I think we only have the Tapu Koko box and then the White Larry TB. I was thinking about doing a mega box, but that might take a while too. Stock, any luck on new prices? The only thing that went down for me was booster boxes. But even then, though, it went down enough to where I could sell it to what it used to sell for. So nothing too crazy. Because my second wave stuff, I'm not even getting a lot. Let's see. Everything's still expensive. No news on my second wave. Yeah, I'm not getting much from the second wave. I think I'm getting like 4 booster boxes. It's either I'm getting a case of booster boxes or I'm getting a case worth of packs. I think that's what it is. I'll check it right now. Yeah, okay. I'm getting 4 booster boxes and then 8 ETBs. 4 booster boxes and 8 ETBs. That's what I'm getting for the second wave. And honestly, that I think those might just be all holds. Yeah, those might just be all holds. That way I can keep almost a case sealed for trades later. So it wouldn't hurt that bad, but god dang. Anyway, yeah, if anybody wants anything else, let me know. I got an ETB for retail today and some Psyduck 3-packs, definite holds. Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy, man? That's like... That's kind of where we're at. With, collecting. That, like, not too long ago, not even like 3 years ago, you would grab a booster box, you know, stuff that isn't at, you know, retailers. You would grab the random Target exclusives or the Walmart exclusives or whatever. You would grab the exclusive stuff for sealed, and then you would get booster boxes and be like, okay, cool, that's the sealed collection. Nowadays, you're just like, oh, I see an ETB at MSRP. That's a part of the collection. Oh, I found a random, you know, 3-pack blister. That's a part of the collection. I just really want the SIR Zard from Phantasmal, and I think I'm going to have to sell everything to make it work. Nah, you'll pull it. It's a very small set. It's a super, super tiny set. Canal. Let me see. Watch. I think they have it in JP. I think it's 118 cards. Well, minus the Aura Choreo. Actually, let me see. Hold on. Let me show you. Yeah, unless they throw in some other random cards. I think they're throwing in the Meowth promo. So there's 116 cards. Yeah, they're adding the Meowth. Yeah, so there's 116 cards. Yeah, it's a very tiny set. Really small set. And the only thing, realistically, the only thing worth chasing for anybody is probably going to be the Zard, both the Zards. And then, just because people are degenerates, maybe the Lopunny. If we're being absolutely honest, I can see the Lopunny gaining traction just because people are degenerates. Not for me though. I feel like they gave it stockings, bro. Flora Choreo is pretty damn cool. There's one meme card, Marshadow from Mega. Yeah, I don't think it's got to be Lopunny. I like the Flygon a lot. It's got to be Lopunny. Isn't no, there's no Gengar. Not that I've seen. Let's see. Grimmsnarl. Oh, this is the full set list. Alright, right here. This UPC about to be popping. Haunter? No, I think Haunter from the theme decks. Okay, yeah, they're throwing in a Wooper. So there's 117 cards. They're throwing in the Meowth and throwing in the Wooper. And then the Haunters from the theme deck. Yeah, I was trying to boost it. Yeah. I think that's it. $100 theme deck for the I know, dude. It's like the Marnie. You know what's messed up? I didn't get the theme decks for Phantasmal. Like the Marnie and Steven, I got the theme decks, but for this one I didn't get the theme decks. I'm gonna need the Severledge though. For real, for real. What a picture. What a picture. I guess it's, do I buy all the booster boxes and try to pull it, or just buy the card? It's a pretty fire card. I mean, if you can find stuff MSRP, but no, just do it. Just rip it. Rip what you can. But if you're a bunch of, if you're concerned about the price of the card, because honestly, for me, despite the hype it's getting, unless Pokemon, drastically changes their pull rates, that should be an easy card to pull. Should be a super easy card to pull. Knockout packs. Yeah, I mean, honestly, again, there's 5 SIRs to chase. Should be a pretty easy card to pull. So I would try to pull it, man. And plus, if you can't pull it, I'm pretty sure you're gonna pull stuff along the way to sell it, just to purchase it off of sales. So I wouldn't be worried. What is this? Oh, I saw these. Is Armor Rouge pumped? I don't know how to spell Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge? I got Destiny Rivals booster box and a few other things. The trade when it comes. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would rather keep the Destiny Rivals booster box, if I'm being honest. I would much rather keep a booster box than a single. I firmly believe in the value of booster boxes. Rob, no one responded, bro. Yeah, no one responded to my duck. The call of my quack. If the time comes, we can. I mean, I'm like pretty sure. There's no doubt in my mind. I will pull that. I will have that Zard. Whether we pull it on stream or whether I open up enough product and pull it myself, there's no doubt in my mind that I will have that Zard. And I don't want it at all. I'd rather have the UPC promo. But yeah, I mean, if that card is the same price as a Destiny Rivals booster box, yeah, we can do it. We can run it all day. See. Look. Rob, you wanna do a bet, Rob? You wanna do a bet, Rob? DM must have missed my inbox, CBR. I don't see anything there. What are you talking about? I also have an extra UPC spicy times. Yeah, dude, I got like 2 cases of UPCs coming, so thank God. They're all coming from distro, so I think I'm gonna wheel most of the UPCs, and then I think I'm gonna wheel most of the boxes. Unless someone wants it ahead of time, I'm gonna wheel all of it because I don't want to do pre-order pricing because I'm gonna assume this box is like $300 off the jump. If I do a pre-order pricing, because I know Stocked he does stuff on his Patreon, and it's pretty affordable. But like, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and then have to hunt for more. Rob, there's 31 megas left. If you want to clear it, I think it's like 2. I'm bad at math. 31 times 9. Oops. So 279. If you don't pull an SIR, any SIR, I will give you either a Tapu Koko pin box or a White Flare ETB. I'm throwing you the deal because you went in on more packs than anybody tonight. And no, you would it would be cheaper, Gunbrion. It would be cheaper. I'm gonna duck ribs UPC. Yeah, do it. Stock, save me a spot. Look, Stock doesn't want me to win, bro. That's why I stopped joining his wheels. Every time I join a wheel, he's like, "Oh, I hope he doesn't win." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool, bro. I wish you the best all the time." Stock's a dick. If you guys don't, Stock's a dick. All right, he plays happy and cheery when he's streaming, but when you talk to him in other chats, dick. It's all a lie. He's an evil little genius, that man. Yeah, I don't know how tall he is. I just like after seeing ALB's height on stream, I just felt betrayed. Give me 3. Oh, Cookie. I want you to win so I can rub it in your face. That's true. No, you only want me to win you only want me to win the giveaways. 3 spots on the Coco and 3 on the ETB. I got you. Ugh. He really did sell slabs. He wasn't kidding. Oh, snaps. He was not kidding. And then I have an extra like acrylic cover. It's like a cheap plastic cover I can give you guys. If whoever wins it. Let's see. Okay, that sounds about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, he did it. All right, Rob. This is 31. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Keep your hands off my lucky UPC. How much is White Flare? I'm only selling them by the ETB. Come around. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 31. Perfect. I'm selling them by the ETB. It's 81. It's basically $9 a pack, and then you get to keep the promo. I feel bad for ALB. People have been brutal about his height. Yo, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I was saying something, then I was like, I feel messed up. Because, again, I don't know how tall he is. Again, I don't know if ALB is short. I just know that Ebony is tall as hell. Ebony said she's like 6'1". Alright? So everyone's short to Ebs. Alright? It's just, you know, like, unfortunately at the time, he was standing next to Ebs. Like, I'm only 5'9". Ebs is 4 inches taller than me, 5 inches taller than me. You know what I'm about? Like, I would have been talking to her neck the whole time. So it's just like I saw AOB and I was like, damn, bro. You look taller sitting down. Again, I'm not calling him short because again, I don't know his height. But it was just like compared to Ebs was just the bad luck. Same thing with Broly. But I've known Broly before, so it's like not a big deal. But when Broly was standing next to Ebs, and I was like, damn. Good luck, Rob. Do this. I'll let you pick, Rob. If no SIR, you can get a Tapu Koko. You can get an ETB. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Again, I'm just saying. I don't mean to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I usually am, but it's just one of those things where I was like Kyle in the shower. If you guys know who Kyle is, I thought Kyle was short, and then he ends up being 6'3" or something. So yeah, I don't. As far as I know, Stockton is like 5'11", bro. Like I highly doubt he's 5'11" because I know his ethnicity, and they don't get that tall. But. But yeah, Rob, no SIR, I give you an ETB, alright? Why is he in the shower? I don't know, that's just his name. But yeah, Rob, no SIR, you get to pick between a Tapu Koko, an ETB, or you get the Mime Slab. Like always in the shower? I don't know. Every time I watch him stream, he's never in the shower, and it's kind of a disappointment. Ask Mel, bro. Mel's his best friend. Fighting Gong. Mel likes to pretend she has enemies, but she doesn't. Well, at least not the people that she pretends that she doesn't like. I don't know if I explained that correctly. And I think I might have reversed it for you, Rob. But yeah, no SIRs, I give you stuff. SIR, I don't give you stuff. Garganako, unless it's a Wally. If you get a Wally, bro, if you get a Wally, I'll toss you some graded cards. How much is Wally? Is he the worst SIR? Wally is $27. Yeah, he is the worst SIR. Yeah, if you get a Wally, bro, I'll give you like a couple graded cards. Yo, the thing is, I like the Wally artwork. I just, obviously the price point means a lot. Does in the shower have a different meaning, like in the closet? I don't know, bro. Ask Mel. That's Mel's boo-boo. The Lieutenant Surge, I can see the appeal, but it's not for me. I've been watching this guy. I haven't been watching him. It's popping up in my YouTube shorts. But it's like, I'm gonna open packs like him. Just. How the f is that faster than just ripping a pack normally? Oh, shit. The one pack I did it to. Hold on. Oh, that's what I get for talking. Oh, snap. That's Goopy? Who's Goopy? The one pack I did it to had an SIR in it. Oh, man. Try it again? Yeah, no. Again, look, I can just... And it's open. I don't need a tool. Like when I was a teenager, oh yeah? Good luck. Here. Yeah, again, packs don't rip like that normally. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Adios. Yeah, I don't know, the knife opening guy? Oh, is it? Has he been pumping out shorts? I've seen someone pumping out shorts, and I was like, I can't do it. I don't get it. Like, I feel like these packs rip so easy that we don't need the extra help. Like, whatever floats your boat, man. No, I don't get it. Chill. blows my mind. Yeah, dude, I can't. I don't know how. I just feel like it's wasted effort. If you do, that makes no sense to me. I've seen much more impressive ones though, where they flip the pack upside down. Yeah, for like JP packs, if you flip the pack upside down, it's easier to rip. 100%. I just use a knife, bro. Or I use scissors. I just cut the top. Call it a day. You know, I'm all about efficiency. You know, I don't care what's faster. I care what's more fluid. If that makes more sense. Although I feel like ripping a pack normally is faster. But fluidity, and then on top of that, it's just like I said, man. Just making less moves. I heard a crunch. I thought it ran over a slab. Rob, what SIR are you missing? I don't open as much packs as I did last year. I get it. Just use my hands like a man. Look, bro. If there's one thing I will never be serious about, because I know you're joking, but the whole man thing, this whole PSA upcharge thing has really got the internet divided. Yeah, stock is stupid, bro. The upcharges are dumb. Because here's the thing, man. You ship a lot, right, stock? When I secure a $5,000 package. Right, when I'm securing a $5,000 package, I think I pay like $50 more on insurance. That's the problem. So if you're gonna sit there as a company and go, hey, we upcharged you $3,000 because your card's worth $5, or we upcharge you $2,000 because your card's worth, you know, $10,000. Okay, cool. So my card's worth $10,000. I still got to pay the normal fee. You upcharged me. Again, I don't know the numbers. Let's just call it 1,000 for the sake of conversation. Charge me $1,000. You paid 50 extra bucks to ship it. So now you get a pocket $950. 2 Venusaur, 2 Lucario, 2 Kanga. All right, let's get you a Latias or a Gardevoir. Calling it. It's a Pokemon for sure. Not a trainer. Latias or Gardevoir, I'm calling it. If it's a Latias or Gardevoir, you better tip the dealer. Oh man. They're allowed to charge you for their estimation of your card. What if it goes down? That's what I'm saying. So like the problem with the whole upcharge thing is I'm paying you for a flat service across the board. A flat service across the board. It's not like you did anything extra to that card. You can't say you deemed it more valuable, so I'm going to charge you more. That's stupid. You know? Again, I used to do vehicle estimations. So when I estimated a Honda Civic and when I estimated a Rolls Royce, we charged them the same. I shouldn't have to charge you more for looking at your Bentley or your Rolls Royce. It's stupid. I've never had a card rate high enough to get... Oh, yeah, stock. Yeah. Lucky you. Lucky. Well, I don't know. I get upcharged a lot. So. Oh, it's her again. But anyway, yeah, no, I made myself angry. Thanks a lot, Stocked. I've almost forgot about it. But no, it's stupid. It's really stupid. And then there's a lot of PSA fanboys that would go, bro, but it makes sense. Like, no, it doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't. You charge me for something, and it's a flat rate. If I wanted the service above it, I would have paid for the service above it. If I wanted the insurance above it, I would have paid for the insurance above it. You know? If you think any different, if you suggest anything otherwise, you're a fanboy or you're paid. That's the only two. Tag looks way better, but I still wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't do it. Yeah, Rob has a Lucario with me right now. It's not a 10 contender, but it's with me. Rob's been killing it with me. He doesn't like to admit it, but he has been. card graded faster, but they still take the same amount of time. That's what I'm saying, Stock. That's what I'm saying. If you have the time to upcharge me, then you should provide better services. Again, it's like tipping a dealer at a casino. You did nothing to make the experience better, to make the experience faster, for me to win more money. You would have done the same exact job whether I want $1 million or whether the card was worth $1 million. It's same standard. Shuckle! This is a pretty penny. Shuckle is worth 11.78. It's a little bottom heavy, but it's super clean. I'll let you look at this in person. I'm gonna top load it, Rob. If you want to grade this, we can. I'll let you look at it in person. But the value they add from PSA 9, again, I mean, stock. I mean, again, I know you're making counterpoints. That's inconsequential. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Because they're not adding the value, just like they can't take away the value, if that makes sense. That value is worth what it is based on the market. If the market says, hey, that's no longer a $10,000 card, it's a $300 card. PSA can't go, hey, but we said that was a $10,000 card, and it's going to stay a $10,000 card. No, they don't have that power. So until they have that power, you can't upcharge nothing. You shouldn't be able to upcharge anything. That being said, I still grade with them all the time. Does that mean you should able to add the upcharge you sell to recoup the money? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, again, yeah, like exactly. If you want to upcharge me for a 10, bro, if my card hits a 7, let me get some money back. Because if PSA goes, hey, it's $30 to grade, but if it gets a 7, we're only going to charge you 20. Go for it, bro. Every single time, go for it. If you added no value to my card, go for it. PSA 8, 100%, bro. You want to subtract $10? Yeah, let's do it. I no longer have a complaint. Technically, they can take away the value, but again, what I'm trying to say, Koki, is they don't control that value. That market price, it's not under their jurisdiction. It's not something they can, go on the internet and go, well, now it's worth $50. The market decides that. Which, they are a cog in the market, but they're not, the market. It's it's whatever eBay last sold was. It's whatever OfferUp was. It's whatever it's whatever TCG player said it was. I have no idea who was in chat. It's stock is super annoying. So Ballo 2 ban is Koki, right? Kunal is just Kunal. Raffalosophy is Raffalosophy. Everyone's pretty self-explanatory. Besides Kunal. Kunal is the only one. The grade that determines the value, but I get what you mean. Yeah, good, Koki. I understand what you're saying, and in the idea of they get to decide if it's worth that much because of the grade. But at the end of the day, though, they don't get to decide the value. Makes sense? Because basically, between raw and a 10, the market's already set. PSA doesn't get a voice in that 10 should be worth more than what the market is. If that makes sense. PSA just says, hey, it's a 10, so we're going to value it at the market. PSA doesn't go, oh, it's a 10, and we're going to set the precedence on what a 10 is worth. Delibird! We pull a lot of Delibirds, too. Yeah, Gunbeyond's is gay. Yeah, the only one that wasn't self-explanatory. Well, he kind of is. Kunal. Kunal Jack Tiani. Are you Indian? Or Paki? I know an Indian Kunal and I know a Paki Kunal. I work with a lot of Indians, Kunal. I celebrated Diwali like with my two of my neighbors are Indian. I ate a lot. That's why I didn't stream the other day. It's a complicated. Yeah, no, I get it, bro. I get it. No, I watch RGP Royalty Gaming Pokemon. He's Indian, and then I drop some. I go to a lot of Desi weddings just because I'm in the area of a lot of Indians and Middle Easterns and all that stuff. So I made a lot of friends with Palestinians, Pakistanis, Jordanians, Syrians. I made a lot of friends. So every once in a while, I get invited to a Desi wedding, and those things last for like a week, bro. That was in Pakistan, but we split up, moved to India. So yes to both. Yeah, see, I get it, bro. I get it. I'm in SoCal. I'm in Southern California. Don't they need a upcharge though? Because if they mess up during encapsulation, they can pay you enough. No, that's not inherently true at all. Stock. Even if they gave you a 10 and they mess up during encapsulation, even if the card is damaged, if it's still a 10, it's still a 10. They don't pay you out at all. They do not pay you out. I know that for a fact. I've seen it happen multiple times on my cards. I hit them up about it and they go, yeah, but the card's slabbed and it's a 10, so it is what it is. Well, if they charge me as an extra 15 or if they looked at it to confirm the 10s. No, like I said, upcharges should have no validation. If you want to charge me, because again, the upcharge is based off of the card's value when being insured and shipped. Alright? Stock knows this, I know this, everyone who ships knows this. If I'm covering a car, if I'm covering a package worth $1,000, it's like 10 extra bucks to insure it for $1,000, bro. If the package is worth 10 grand, it's like $100 or something, or $80 or something to cover the 10 grand. It's not a lot of money, bro. Weddings last a week and the marriages last a lot. Yeah, it's true. I know someone got a 10 and they damaged it when they told PSA they regraded it at 8 and paid the difference. Well, yeah, lucky them. But like for me, I've had damaged cards and PSA was like, hey, the card's worth a 10. Well, that's because again, I kept mine slabbed. I didn't get it re-encapsulated. But yeah, no, PSA damaged mine, and I said, hey, you guys damaged it during encapsulation. And they said, hey, but it's still a 10. And I was like, but you damaged the card. And I was like, if I try to sell this, someone's going to say, hey, it's damaged, blah, blah, blah. And they go, well, if we gave it a 10, they said, you're more than welcome to regrade it. And I was like, oh, why would I just take away the value of my card? But even then, though, stock, they underestimate what the value is. We were doing... I say we because I was in that chat, but RGP was doing the GameStop pulls, and then PSA was like, "Oh, this Rayquaza in a 9 is worth $500. We'll give you $490 on it." And then we checked, like a raw copy was like $700, and a PSA 9 was $900 all day. Even confirmed sales at PSA was $900, and it was like a PSA buyback program with GameStop, and it's like, okay. Upcharges are BS, everyone knows. Yeah, no, they are BS. But stock likes to play devil's advocate. So I'm obviously, I'm just counterpointing to whatever he says. Okay, so 31 packs, 5 art rares. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 15 hits. All right, Rob. I'm just gonna do everything. Stock is the devil. Yeah, Stock is the devil. Like, don't let Stock fool you, bro. He's evil little genius. All right. Again, I don't know how tall he is. I'm just saying he's evil little genius. All right. Rob, we're looking for the Latias or the Gardevoir. Right. It's a Pokemon. I saw the edges. You guys will see the edges later. I would be fine with a Lucario, but we're looking for a Gardevoir or a Latias. It might be the Absol. I hope not. Everyone wants a massive card. All right, Rob. I have faith. I messaged Hector too. I was like, yo, Hector, I got faith in these packs, and he didn't respond. To be fair, though, that was 80 packs ago. It was 80 packs ago. I'm trying to get a sale, bro. I complain just on the inside. I complain all the time. Tell PSA to keep it at 9 and not upcharge then. Yeah, but again, I'm grading to. If again, the argument isn't whether it should be graded a 9 or a 10. The argument is it valid for them to charge inherently more than the price of the cost of shipping and insuring to value a card? You know, I don't go to the jeweler and they go, "Yo, your diamond's worth $1 million. You know, we're gonna charge you more." Like, it's like buying and selling a house. You know, my fees are my fees regardless. Closing costs are closing costs. My commission is my commission. PSA, I mean, grading should be the same thing. You know. Boss's order. This is a reprint from Paldea. Oh, it says his name gets this. Shipping and insurance plus 30%. Yeah. I mean, if you want to make some money on the side, go ahead, bro. But if you're charging me $1,000 extra for an upcharge, and shipping and insurance is $50, and you want, you know, you can get 30% of that $50, bro. You can give yourself, you can double it if you want to. $100. But $1,000, bro, kick rocks. I'm good. Frostmoth. All right, here it is, Rob. All right. Everyone, place your bets. You know what? I'm gonna go Guardy. I watched some Chris Pine today, and he was confidently calling out his shots. I'm gonna go Guardy. 3, 2, 1. Ah! One more time. It's a little left heavy and top heavy. Why the Guardies are all left and top heavy, bro? This looks like the one I sold out of. So this looks exactly like the one I sold out of. Yeah, we're gonna upcharge the pack. He saw it, cheats. A little bit, you know, a little bit. I saw the bottom. I saw the little purple, and I was like, yo, I'm pretty confident it was Gardevoir, because Latios has the purple too, or Latios has the purple. But it wasn't like a direct purple, it was like a shimmer of purple, and I was like, it's gotta be Gardevoir. Alright, upcharge, yo, that pack is $20 now, bro. Damn. I don't owe you anything. Damn. Yeah, see, the borders have that little mega pattern. That's how you tell immediately that it's not a trainer. Congrats, Rob. Yeah, I appreciate it, stock. Yeah, stock can do the bad stuff. $30, man. Could still 10 slip into 50. You know what's funny, Kunal? So what happens is when you slip into 50, you don't get it. So I have 4 friends who work at PSA, maybe 5. I don't know. I might be forgetting someone. But I have 4 friends I talk to that work at PSA. The person who receives it is basically like, if you're shipping it, it's in the shipping area. So the card will see 3 sets of hands before the grader even touches it. So if you're gonna slip in $50, the guy in quality assurance in the shipping area will see the card before the grader ever will. Who dare wins? What up, Omar? That worked out. I know. I canceled the order because the guy didn't tip him for pulling the card. Really? I would never, bro. So yeah, Kunal, yeah. So like, so if you ship it, it goes to the guy at the dock, or the guy in shipping will open it, and then he'll confirm. Okay, there's 13 cards, whatever, and then he'll see the 50. He'll pocket it, and then after he'll confirm it, right? He sends it to, he'll send it to QA, and then QA will be like, okay, these are the cards. They look good. They're in the right they're in the right card savers. The paperwork matches, cool. Then they'll send it to quality. Then they'll send it to research and ID. The research and ID will do it, and then they'll send it to grading. So yeah, again, it sees 3 sets of hands before it even reaches the grader. Rob, I'm glad that worked out, man. Why Omar? I don't know, bro. It's YouTube has been doing it on some people's streams, and they've been not doing it. It's super annoying, man. But yeah, Rob, no, I gotta upcharge you, bro. That's four SIRs we pulled for you. Rob might be right, man. Bundles might be the wave, bro. Although that was, I think it was 90 packs. I think it was 12 bundles. My math is correct. 15 bundles. That was 15 bundles. We got 1 SIR. You know? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $1.50 I owe you, Rob. So now I owe you I think like $2.25. I owe you $2.25. 4 skewers. Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna get all duck, bro. 1 out of 65. I don't know, bro. I don't believe these numbers, man. Every time someone says, because I've seen stock pull a bunch of golds out of cases of booster boxes. RGP pulled, I don't think, like 6 or 7 golds out of however many cases he ripped of sleeves and then booster boxes. And then Broly pulled some, like, 1 gold out of like the 100 packs he has. I pulled no gold, and I haven't opened up any booster boxes. Like, all of my product has been booster bundles and 3-pack blisters, and I pulled 0 golds. All right, and I'm pretty sure I'm at like the 500-600 mark. All right, so I don't. All these numbers are just based off of just batching. Am I angry about it? A little bit, yeah. Look, Stock didn't sacrifice anything, bro. He would have taken him down. It's crazy to me that I watch a grown man get into an argument with his hand at least once a month. Like, Stocked is basically God, and he's upset at his own creation. That's basically where we're at right now. When you're good, you're good. Yeah, but I mean, like, again, I'm not saying just you, but I've seen everybody pull golds. Like, multiple times. Except for me. It's like Terapagos all over again for me. You know? Like, when, and I'll say this as a little gloat, but like, when Twilight came out, bro, I pulled like 7 Greninjas the first week. Easy, all day. You know, and then I try to pull a Terapagos and nothing happens. So, you know, it's just... You get batch, bro. There's nothing you can do. Stupid turtle all over again. I hate that turtle. Okay, you know what? That's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit here either. Dang it, Rob! We're gonna stream Thursday. Is that why no sock lately? He was featured last stream, yeah. Yeah, again, I watched a grown man argue with his own creation, and then whether he wants to admit it or not, he gets mad at the popularity of his own creation. Stock will never admit it, but he's a little upset that his hand puppet gets more attention than he does. That's why he hasn't made a return in a while. Stock was like, that's enough of you, bro. You don't know me. Oh, okay. Rob, I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it was you. In the meantime, we're gonna do this. So this is enough time to. It started to curl. See, once it starts to curl, we do the treatment. Going back to the upcharge conversation. Okay. Kayla, I need a favor. Can you give me 4 clippies? The clippy thingies. Night save. Hell yeah. It really did. I'm glad it was you, man. It's either you or Adam. Well, I think you and Adam are the only people going in. So yeah, it's either you or Adam. I need 4. Yeah. Let's see. Congrats though, Rob. Hell yeah. Go sell that. Yep. No. Now I add some humidity. I'm gonna flatten this like a sandwich. Talk us through the process. Oh, so that spray was the Kurt's card care spray, and basically it's like a, it's just it's his cleaning product, but it dries. It dries very quickly. So when I put it on the mats, and I put the parchment paper on top of there, it creates like a little box of humidity that absorbs into the card, and then it'll slowly work into the crease and get the card saturated enough to where I can try to flatten or take out the crease. Basically it. And then I use these things to make sure it stays flat. It stays as tight as possible so that it can basically dry slower and seep into the card. Were you able to crack the slabs? I was going to ask you about that. These two look good to me, Koki. So I unfortunately I remembered wrong, and I cracked the babies, and then I cracked. I think I just cracked the babies, yeah. I cracked the babies, the Zechron, and then the gold birds look good to me too. Everything's still in grading, Rob. Everything's still in grading. But yeah, they both look good to me. Like again, this I don't see why this got a 9. Unless there's a fingerprint I missed or something. Centering solid. There's no white dots. Let me see if I can focus it. I need a new camera. And there's no white dots. And I don't see why. This one is like a little right heavy, but it's nothing too substantial. And then again, no white dots. I checked all the edges. Because I didn't pay the upcharge? Yeah, no, it's funny. Because Koki got upcharged in like $200 cards, bro. They're like, hey, bro, $200. Here's a $15 upcharge. And what? And then it happened to Gunbrion too, and I was like, okay, PSA is out of control, bro. You see, if declaring a 10 costs more, requires more people to view, sign off on the card, there's a valid reason to upcharge, but I don't understand. I think it's supposed to cover their butt if they lose or damage the card. Yeah, it's 100% supposed to cover their butt. But like, what also covers their butt, again, is the shipping aspect of it. You know? Because like I said, and whenever I ship a package and I'm paying FedEx, UPS, or, you know, the post office, they go, hey, to insure for $1,000, it's 10 extra bucks. Yeah, I'll pay the 10 extra bucks for the extra $1,000. You know, and that's what the insurance is. So again, it's just PSA wanting a slice of their pie. For, you know, look, here's, again, I have friends who work there. You know how many cards PSA grades every single day? PSA grades at least 50,000 cards a day. All right. I forgot how many graders are in the office, but PSA grades at minimum 50,000 cards a day. Yo, Tay with the 12. What? One spot for the white flare. Oh, hell yeah, Taylor. Thank you. Shout out Taylor. That's when it leaves their building. I'm saying if a rogue employee went and stole it. But again, that's what insurance is for. Because at the end of the day, that's just corporate greed. Because if you're grading 50,000 cards a day, right? And then at minimum, you're charging... Taylor, again, thank you. I'll run that in a second. Again, exclamation mark dibs, you guys. Let's just say for fun, on average, it's $22 a card. Or $21 a card. Let's just give them some... So that's $1 million a day they're clearing. A day. They open 5 days a week. You know? That's 21 million before they pay out employees. It's $21 million a month. And I know they grade $50,000 a card a day because I have friends who work there. Friends who are like not higher ups, but they're in the upper echelon, like beyond grading. So at some time and point, as a business, if you can't take it out of your pockets to cover a $3,000 slab, bro, you're not doing a good job as a business. Because those occurrences they happen very rarely. It's not like they're covering it every single day. It very rarely happens. North America? No, it's just that one store. That's just the one store. Well, the one location next to me. I live 15 minutes from PSA. That one location grades 50 cards a day. It's the biggest location of PSA. You know? That's what I'm saying. But like again, if a rogue employee steals one, obviously terminate the employee. And two, you should be able, as a business, to come out of your pockets. Because I insure stuff all the time. When X got his package stolen and then he attempted to blame me for stealing it. You know, the post office never paid him out. So I was like, hey, we're gonna wait on insurance. And then when they finally paid him out, I paid him out. But I had no problem paying him out of my pocket if it got stolen. Because that's just what happens. If they didn't want to insure it, I would have no problem doing it. You know? All of Canada is going to be serviced by one location? Yeah. Is that people complain but still agree with them? Yeah, no. I hate PSA. I can't stand them as a company. They are terrible at what they do. But unfortunately, they make me money. You know, but I'm not beyond the fact of admitting to using them to make myself money. But I was CGC all day until they changed their label. And I was forced to kind of pivot towards PSA because CGC really shot themselves in the foot. You know? He robot, I stop and rip car. But yeah, exclamation mark games, you guys join in for the giveaway for Taylor on the ETB. Taylor, you want this? You want this for members? There's not a lot of members. At least on tonight's stream. I know like CTR donated like 50 memberships and Broly donated like 20. There's a lot of memberships in general, but they're not on tonight's stream. Okay, don't say hi. Let me know when you're finished with the rant. Let's talk Taylor Swift. No, we're never talking Taylor Swift. Alright, ever. I hate that lady. But again, Taylor, thank you so much. I appreciate the generosity. The exclamation mark gives you guys into the giveaway. Stock, I'm throwing you in there regardless. Again, I hate PSA. I really hate everything they do. I talk about it all the time. But I'm not beyond using them as a means to make myself more money. I'm not dumb. You know? Let's see. Stocked as a Swiftie fan? Ew, bro. Taylor Swift makes music for teenage women who struggle to ask their parents for college money. That's who Taylor Swift makes music for. Yeah, Taylor Swift makes music for women who have to ask their parents for tuition money instead of raising it on their own. People who like Taylor Swift don't know struggle in life. Does that make sense? No? No. People who like Taylor Swift. People who like Taylor Swift have never been in a Walmart.
No, people who like Taylor Swift have like imaginary fantasies and can't actually talk to real people. Sorry.
Can't hate her. She's one of the best music videos of all. You know what? I know what you're saying. Even paying the overcharge of PSA is worth it more than getting a 10 from all the other graders. Yeah, Kunal, like I said, unfortunately, we live in a where we're part of a hobby that just bootlicks the hell out of PSA. You know, and it's always weird to me too that people, as a guy who grew up very poor, I never understood people's obsession with kissing big companies' asses or kissing billionaire asses. Like, it's always weird to me. Like, again, I'm not saying you guys in particular, but is that mindset framed in the idea of like are they pre-billionaires? Does everyone assume that they're gonna be their friends if they kiss their ass? I don't know. It's weird to me, man. It's I don't know how to explain it and properly, but it's a weird thing when people stand up for a business that is just totally terrible. Like, I understand counterpoints. Like, what Stock was doing was counterpointing, and I'm fine with that. But like, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. My guy, he's ranting again. Hey, watch it. Alright? It's either this or I badmouth Taylor Swift for the next 20 minutes. People who like Taylor Swift were born in a Walmart? No, that's your like, man, Taylor Swift makes music. Like, it's like I said this before, it's like the Chainsmokers, bro. The Chainsmokers, they made music for like suburban upper middle class neighborhood teenagers. You know, whose biggest struggle was, I got a car that's 5 years old. But you still agree with them even though they have bad business? Yeah, I have no choice, Stock. Because I like money. But again, that's not me wanting to do business with them. That's me needing to do business with them. If the hobby went over to BGS or Tag, I would 100% follow. No problem. Consistency or join me on the fence is best. Again, I don't support them. If PSA died off tomorrow, bro, I'm all for it. Because again, the argument is how are you so bad at your job? And I know they're bad at their job. Because I've been to the facility. I have friends who work there in different spots. Like, I know what they're doing, and it's terrible. She knows her audience, and her audience pays her well. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like I said, I hate Taylor Swift's music. I'm pretty sure she's a good person. you know, obviously cater to your fans, make your money. It's the same thing, you know, like the Logan Paul brothers. I don't know the other one name. Just know there's a Logan Paul. There's like that. They cater to their audiences and they don't have to really work. So good for them. Oh no, you took my points? Yeah. They're bad because they pay their employees crap. No, well they're bad. So like here's the truth about PSA. What PSA will do, they'll hire temp workers from an agency. Once you become eligible to work at PSA full time, they'll put you in a BS like, hey, we're gonna level you up. And then instead of leveling you up, they go, hey, you missed some points, you failed some points, and you can't have your job back because we already hired somebody else to replace you because we thought you were gonna pass. So the only people that really stay on board with PSA are the graders. Everybody else has been replaced over and over again because they don't want to pay more, and then two, they just and then the people that kind of stay at the QA position or the research or whatever, you know, they're not getting paid well anyway, and they just cycle them out. She knows what our heartbreak means. She knows what it means to be in love. Okay, that's why she resonates with so much. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Stock. You know, I feel like Stock he pretends he's joking, but he's serious. Stock is dead serious. I feel like Taylor Swift helped him get through some hard times. And you know what? If she did, good for you, Stock. Why is Swift Taylor upcharging? She is upcharging fans. Check out Ticketmaster. We'll just blend it together, Stock. Check out Ticketmaster. That bastard. But no, that's what PSA does with their employees. Like, I had two buddies get fired that they were supposed to move on to the grading position, and they're like, hey, you didn't pass the grading test. And then they're like, that's fine. Can we just go back to QA? And they go, oh, no, we can't put you back in QA because we hired two people to replace you guys because we thought you were gonna pass the test. That's literally what they told them. Hate you, Streamlabs. Is there really an upcharge on Taylor Swift tickets? I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Alright, exclamation mark dibs one more time, you guys. We'll run the giveaway and then we'll just end it. We'll end it. Scumbag PSA. I mean, like, so, like again, Kunal, like, I'll always make the argument on both sides. Because once, you know, I'm not blind to the fact that a corporation is a soulless corporation. You know, shareholders need their money. Shareholders want their money. And then if a business can offer the shareholders more money, they will. They can and they will every single time. I'm not naive to the fact that that happens, and I understand how a business works. So I know why they do it, you know. But at some time and point, there has to be... I don't know, man. Like I said, for me, Arizona does it well. Arizona Iced Tea Company, you know, they keep their products $1, you know. And they've been doing it for 30 years. You know, In-N-Out literally will pay their management extra on bonuses if they saved money. And they also pass the bonuses on to the employees. You know, like if In-N-Out estimates, hey, we're gonna sell $10,000 every single month, or every single day for a month, you know, and that's $30,000. If that In-N-Out sells $50,000, they'll take whatever they need for the profit loss margin, and they'll break it even, and then go, hey, let's give the extra $3,000 to the 30 employees we hire at the end of the year, you know, for compensation. Again, you can have good business practices, be great at what you do, and still make a ton of money. Oh, stop! No, In-N-Out will never sponsor me. Because the new owner, Lindsay Snyder or whatever, she's a super diehard corporationist. You know, she's doing what she can to she's trying to convince the company to move the headquarters to Tennessee so she can make more money. okay, I'm invisible. Probably. Some of them get thousands of dollars closer to really stocked. Taylor got more points. They seem to have unethical practices. That practice is the biggest thing. They assume people are getting money. Cause you tell the truth about their fries. Yeah, no, their fries are ass, bro. There's a In-N-Out employees, In-N-Out management will tell you that there's a 2-minute window. They have good fries. 2-minute window. But Kunal, all I'm saying is there are businesses that practice good business, that knows what it's like to treat their customers well. I think In-N-Out has a I think it has like a 90% retention rate for employees. Super high. You know, like most people who quit In-N-Out either leave for better business or they dwindle their hours down. To like, I have a buddy who works as a mortgage lender, but she works at In-N-Out 3 times a week because she has extra time, and because they give her dental. It's a great company. I can't like In-N-Out. Like, I don't like Lindsay. I've met the owner. She's a terrible person. She's super greedy. Everybody else is fine but her. He never takes a breath. No, Taylor, let me complain. Alright? Alright, cause someone closed the entry. There's only 7 people. Can someone close entries in, I don't know, like 10 seconds? But yeah, Kunal, like I said, I'm in a big enough hub to where I kind of have friends everywhere working at multiple places. So it's like, it's easy for me to speak on either experiences or relations. If a fast food chain gives you better insurance than most companies, though, rough. Lindsay Swift? I think her name is Lindsay Snyder. I don't know. Alright, let's see. But yeah, no, there's like a bunch of good companies. Like Five Guys is a good company to work for too. They know how to profit. Well, I just, and then again, it's one of those things too where I don't know the exact metric. I forgot what it was, but I'll just throw out random numbers for the sake of conversation. I think it was like compared to the 80s and 90s from now, I think shareholders and CEOs are making 100 times more than what they used to back then. Like they're increasing their salaries every single year, and that's why businesses like McDonald's have been getting worse and worse and worse. It's all these ads. Oh, I hate it. Spot 8 wins, or we go down this conversation where I'm gonna get into socialism, talking to him like, look, no, I'm big into politics. I'm not huge into politics. I'm very deep into politics. I've worked for some entities that allowed me to travel the world. You know, I have no problem bad-mouthing stupidity. Taylor doesn't like it when I lean into stuff, but I try not to, just for Taylor's sake. But I have no problem speaking on it. A great place to live, though, is Singapore. Pokemon ZA. Pokemon ZA looks doo-doo, bro, if I'm being honest, Rob. Pokemon ZA looks trash. I've been watching videos because I was like, I don't want to bash it because I've never played it. But then I've just been watching videos on it and I go, oh, look, it's a Pokemon game. Like Corgi defends it. Corgi will live and die by everything she loves. But I was watching ZA, bro, and it looks cheeks. I typically don't watch people playing games because I think it's dumbest thing ever. And it looks buttons. Gameplay, you can't tell me gameplay is actually pretty fun, bro. It's a Pokemon game. There's nothing Pokemon can do to make the gameplay fun unless they mimic Pal World or something. Which even Pal World is not saying much. Just because they allow you to move left and right now, bro, you can't say it's fun. Jeez, we got CBR riled up. No, it's a terrible game, bro. Rafa! Do they need to be here? I've been riled up for a while, bro. I gotta look stocked. Like there's a bunch of. I live in a very racist city. There's a lot of people in my ear every day that I hang out with. That just won't shut the hell up. The Rafa. Okay, Rafa's here. Yo, shout out Taylor. I'm gonna put Tay to Rafa. Hey, Taylor, again, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we can't rile him that much, Adam. We're gonna get banned. We're gonna get timed out. You know? I make a joke about Laura being a bottom. I get timed out. Laura makes a joke about 69. Everybody laughs. Double standards. Do I do mega booster boxes? What's a mega booster box? Oh, for wheels? 6, 9 and just numbers? No, they're not. When did Stockman Hector mod? Yo, bro, Hector will time me out. It's either Hector or Adam, but the second I hop on a spree stream, I'm like, "What's up, y'all?" And then I'll see me blip for like a split second. I'm like, "That's cool, bro." Enhance. I'm not there, so you'll be fine. No timeout. See, look, even Taylor's against me. Immediately. She said, "I won't be there, so you'll be good." Immediately. I'm gonna cause a ruckus. A timeout. See, you see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna cause a ruckus tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna make like 10 burner accounts. I'm gonna cause. How do I say this politely? I'm gonna cause such a kerfuffle. Stock, you better be on your toes, bro. CBR has tons of shit. Yeah, I have a ton of time, bro. I work twice a week. I got nothing else to do in between time. Maybe I go. I'm gonna. Oh. Yeah, I think I might go down the mic route just cause now that it's premeditated that you like to block me and I'm no longer gonna be a mob, even though I behaved. Yeah, tune in, Rafa. It's gonna. And you know it's gonna be me too, Stocked. I'm not gonna hide the fact that it's not me. Alright, let's see. I think that'll be all, you guys. I think we're all done here. Ooh, shipping tomorrow. Yay! Alright, let's see. I love a good whip. What? Don't bring Mike into this? Oh no! See, look. Could have had me on your team. You guys did this to yourselves. I've been really behaved this last year, but the confirmation of the premeditated whips. Now I just get to have fun. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna do another giveaway. Let's do 2 rocket packs. We'll do 2 Destin Rivals packs, and then We'll do 2 Dustin Rivals packs and then we'll just dip on out of here. I don't think there's anybody to raid. Wapish? Wapish? Sounds like a Pokemon, Taylor. But speaking of games, I've been playing Power World a lot. It's super grindy. I thought it was gonna be like a Pokemon. I thought it was gonna be like senseless. But it's actually, it requires a lot of patience for the grinding and all that stuff. I like it. It's no Final Fantasy, but I like it. Oh my god, you related to stock. Are you saying all Asians look the same, Taylor? Huh? I'd play some Power World. I don't know how to do it online, Tam. I think I'm like level like 35 or something, 34. I got my ass kicked by that fake Garchomp. There's a fake Garchomp that I lost to. Again, I don't know names. I'm not invested in anything other than making money. I lost to the fake Garchomp, and so now I'm trying to figure out how to beat him. And then I have to find or breed a fake Lucario to beat him or something. You've seen me. I'm in my own tier for looks. You said that word pronouncing the same. Wapish? I don't know how else you would pronounce the word other than Wapish. I said it, but you insinuated it, Taylor. Come on. You used to be the good one. You used to be the favorite. Whip cracks up. I know, Kunal. I just like messing with it. That Gem 3 box. Oh, Rafa. Let me see. You see, we opened the box. I know that. I think shipping's. If you wanted it in a bubble mailer, I think it's like $5. Because USPS did increase their prices for the holiday. Then if you want it in like a box, like typically I ship in these boxes if you want it more secured. But this thing's like $8. Man, I would love to slap you. Bring it on, Taylor. I should gotta specify where you're slapping, Taylor. You know what is my way? Yeah. You ain't gonna do shit. Thanks for rolling out buying factory. Yeah, stock. No, all mine are real. All mine are. They come from the same guy, and I get a case. Yeah, I always buy cases. I never buy loose. I'll send 8 if the. Yeah, let me know, Rafa. Just I'll mark you down whatever your stuff is. Because I can fit it in a bubble mailer. Again, the best cards in a top loader, I don't think you need to worry. I can fill it in a bubble mailer. I think the bubble mailer is kind of the right thing. All hot air? I like cold air. Cases are being fake too? No, yeah, no, my guy is fine. I trust my guy. Yeah, if I was buying it on eBay, I appreciate the lookout stock, but if I was buying it on like on eBay or something, I'd be more pressed about it. But my Chinese guy is in China, and everything I've gotten from him has all been from factory, so I'm not too concerned. I didn't tell Hector? What did I? Oh yeah, no, I told Hector, dude, I have 6 boxes left and no Gengar has been pulled. And then he's not ordered a single box, so I was like, whatever. So I was like, maybe I should just rip him. Because if there's one Gengar left in those 6 boxes, I kind of, you know. Why do kids take so long? Because he's lollygagging, Taylor. There's 3 people in the. Bro, no mercy at all. No, stock. In all seriousness, because we joke around a lot. Every time someone pulls something good that Hector wants, me and Adam will message each other to see if we message Hector. There's nothing more fun than knowing that he's upset. At least within the community. Are the crazy prices? I've been trying to get the new 151 Chinese. Yo, yeah, Kunal, yeah, it's like $2,500. Like I think I'm paying $120 a box for the surprise 151. No, I'm paying $128 a box for the surprise 151. Hector knows we love him. Oh my god, that's not when you said that was real. No, it's true though. Me and Adam. If you look at me and Adam's texts, like we'll be like, "Yo, did you?" Adam be like, "Yo, I pulled this," and I go, "Did you tell Hector?" He goes, "Immediately." Every time I pull something, I text Hector. I'm like, "Yo, bro, you know that stuff you was chasing? Look what I got." Gem 3 Kunal. I think my next batch. I think I'm paying. It went up. It used to be $70 or 68, and then it went up. I think it's. For like a legit sealed case now, I'm paying $75 for a legitimate sealed case. I love having those types of friends. Yeah, no. That's what we do. We show that we love him by making him feel bad. That's true. It's like our parents taught us. You know? Yeah. Look, I have no problem burning bridges with people I will never meet. Like I know Adam, I know Robin in person. You know, we've hung out. Like Rob's gonna hang out this weekend. I don't think I ever plan on meeting Hector because he never wants to come out here, and I will never go to Florida ever. But yeah, no. If I can make Hector feel bad for a week, I will. Every time. Every time. Won't even cross my mind. The thing with Stock, if I can make Stock feel bad. Let's see. Alright. Well, exclamation mark dibs. If not, then I'm just going to pick in the chat. I like this song. That's the loot again. I'm meeting Stocked one day. It's on my bucket list. I can tell you where to meet him. Stock ego won't let him feel bad? Yeah, that's fine. Unless he listens to Taylor Swift. I guess that's how you get. That's how you pull on his heartstrings. Just play some T Swift, and then he just starts reminiscing about breakups he hasn't been through yet. You know? What's going on with this? Stockfest 2026. Look, I can get his address pretty quickly if you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. I can get it. I'm not going to, but I can. Pretty easily. I still have connections. TOO Stock. Too amazing. Alright, we're just gonna read. I don't know. I don't know if I want to rate anybody. I hate rating people, man, because you gotta sit there, you gotta pretend. And you want to sit in the stream the whole time. It's doxed. Gonna give Stock an aggressive hug. Just push him, bro. I'm gonna push him. 100%. He pretty, but he can't spell her mouth. That's. I don't know, man. If I ever saw Stock in person, I don't know if I'm gonna dap him up or just push him aggressively. Because I keep saying I'm gonna push him, and I have to own up to the fact that if I ever do meet him, I will have to push him eventually. So it's like, do I get it out of the way, or do I just wait for it? Aggressive hug for all the amazing pulls right here. You said you would push me. I'd push you too, Taylor. Yeah, no, 100%. Right into the ocean. You know? That way you don't hurt yourself, but it's funny. Alright, let's see. Oh, actually, Stock, on a serious note, real fast. When you do the vertical stream, you can't set up a You can't set up a picture, can you? Like a thumbnail? Because I was like looking it over, and then I tried to click the vertical, and it wouldn't let me set up a thumbnail. I've been debating about doing it because I know RGP was trying it out, and I was like, maybe I should. But you have to do it on the phone. Ah, really? That's so stupid. So you meant streaming through the phone? Or just you have to do it on the phone, like through Streamlabs? Because I know RGP was like he was streaming through one device, and then the vertical stream didn't allow him to thumbnail. Again, I'm still debating about it, but I just want to ask questions. Upload thumbnail on phone. Okay, gotcha. Okay, driving while lurking. Oh, you picked him up already? She usually has me playing on the radio. Don't do it, weirdos on vertical. I know, yeah. All the like. I know. I'm glad you said that, Stock, because I know exactly who you're talking about. Like, it's messed up to say, but you know, like all the people who spend their whole day not talking to anybody and then trying to be socially awkward on the internet. Those are all the people in vertical chats. Every time I'm like on a vertical stream and I just read the chat and I go, bro, this is like high school awkwardness, like all over again. I'm good, man. I don't think I can talk to you guys. I'm glad Stock said it though. Alright? I'm just gonna reiterate it. Stock is a bad person. 2025. Yeah, Rob, if this weekend you want to go try to make those shirts, I'm down. We can try to find someone to make those shirts immediately. Stocked as a bad person, 2025. That's the new giveaway. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna close entries in 5 seconds. I'm gonna run a smear campaign. We'll just wheel it. We'll wheel it real fast. It's only 6 people. These ads are annoying. Alright, let's see. What happened, Omar? You missed it, bro. I'll throw you in here. Oh no, you're already in here. We'll do elimination. Gonna get a self-raid, PokeJack, have fun. Yeah, Rafa, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Oh wait, no, I gotta do this again. I forgot to put stocks. But I like how OPV said he'd buy out my Silk collection for 75%. Heard the number and then just it was just like, no, I'm good. Oh man. One day I'll split it between you, Stocked. If you're still streaming and like, no! I should have put his name twice. If you're still streaming in like the next 5 years in RGP, I'll split it between both of you guys. Taylor is the winner. All right. GG's. $2 DR. He said, "Ha!" I was so close. One day, Stocked will win on each other's stream. One day. Hasn't happened yet, but one day. Garchomp. I already have a bag for you, Taylor. I gotta give it to Broly. Oh, I thought that was something. Ooh, Rotom! Nice! Alright, cool. We got you something. Rotom. I blame the addition on Stocked. I didn't mean to hop in on that. No, you're good, man. Well, Stocked is always a problem, though. The problem is, Stocked is like he's like a fairy tale. He's like a fairy tale, you know? You make believe. You talk about him long enough, and he'll believe he exists better than, or more than he is. So sometimes you just gotta not mention him. It's like you can feel him. You can feel his powers growing the more you talk about him. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, I got you, Taylor. Congratulations on the wins. Say his name and he repeats. Yeah. What do you have in your bag? Gem 3 or Gem 2? Well, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one too. Jeez, these things are really warped. I told him not to. I was gonna do the Stocked, how Stock sounds, but then someone might ask me how Hector sounds. Can't do that again. Taylor's evolution bag as a spark plug. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, that was all Gem 2. Gem 2 was fun. But no, yeah, Gem 3 is becoming pretty, I guess, aggressively sought after. So I'm going to try to make another order for Gem 3, but again, I don't have the audience big enough to kind of maintain it. Like once we go through a case, I usually just end it and move on. But anyway, I appreciate everyone being here. Again, I mainly wanted to play game this stream, but I'm glad we sold. Well, we sold like 100 packs, so not terrible. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for all the love, the support. Taylor, thank you for the gifted. Rob, thank you for the support. Same thing with you, Adam. And then whoever else chimed in. Kunal, nice meeting you. Hopefully you stop by in some more. But yeah, I'll probably be at RGP's lurking, if anything. But if anybody needs to reach out to me, just hit me up on Discord. Mainly Discord, sometimes Instagram. I'm faster on Discord and email than I am on Instagram. And then on top of that, I will probably be live again Thursday. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. It just depends if I can get more Mega. Like I think boxes are like 260 now, so maybe I'll get more Mega. I'll see exactly what happens. GGC there, yeah, I got you guys. But yeah, I appreciate it. Much love to everybody. And then here's Mark Wahlberg.
I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
And then I'm out of things. I need to do ending praise. Broly stole mine. I don't know who said it first, but I heard him saying it too, and I was like, I can't say that anymore. Again, don't know who did it first. I'm pretty sure I heard it somewhere. So. I'll catch you guys at the next one. Until then.